So you can spread out and take the time to settle in. If there's little adjustments you can make to your body so there's more surface area touching the floor. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And allow yourself to rest. And as you slow down and deepen your breath, feel how each exhale is an invitation to let go. Releasing any physical tension that you're aware of. Letting go of any excess thinking, planning, rumination. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. We'll begin by sliding arms overhead and a big full body yawn, stretching through the fingers and toes, really reaching. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in, maybe a little jiggle or rock, releasing deep into your hip crease. And then straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind the leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten whatever amount you're able out to the side. And just exploring your limits, your edges as they are. And then release, bend your knee, bring it across. Spinal twist, open out through your arm, let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal, fingers and toes reaching away from one another. And then release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, and take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee, drop the right leg long, squeeze this knee in close, straighten this leg up, flex and point. Circle your ankle, inviting all that stirs up, all the sensation, go in both directions. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. release. Bend your knee, bring it across. Spinal twist, first with a bent knee. And then try straightening left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, little circle or rock, evening out your torso. And then drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for a little bit of core work. Start by drawing the belly in, pressing the lower back down from the inside. Interlace fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take two more. Last one. Now bring the right knee in and the left elbow across so they come towards one another, and then stretch the right leg really long. Bring it back in. Reach it long. Knee in. Stretch long. Knee in. Stretch long. In. Stretch long. One more on this side. And then switch. Left knee in, right elbow across, and then stretch it out long. Knee in. Reach long. In. Reach long. Two more. Last one. Let's take both legs up. We're going to outwardly rotate the legs, bring one leg in front of the other, and then switch back and forth quickly as you slowly lower your legs towards the floor. When it gets difficult to keep the lower back on the floor, head back up. So slow, lower and lifts, quick little switches. Belly drawing in strongly, breathing deeply, face relaxed. One more, lower and lift. Release, bring your knees in. Rock your way up to sitting, or make your way up to sitting. Let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees, grab a blanket or cushion. Fingers spread wide, hands right under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, lift head and tailbone, arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch and send the right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip partway or all the way to the floor. Press up from there, knee in. Extend. Go forward to dip down. If going all the way is too much, just do what feels right. Maybe it's 1 or 2 inches. Push up from there, knee in. Extend. Go forward to dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend and then roll your hip open, reaching toes to the side wall. And you can stay here on 2 hands, or opposite hand, left hand comes back to catch the foot, kicking your foot into your hand, and see how much you can lift up away from the supporting hand so you're not collapsing in the shoulder and elbow joints. Lift up. Gently release, arm forward, leg back, square off shoulders and hips. Lift the belly, lift the whole underside. Release, hands and knees, sink back to child's pose. Maybe give that right wrist a little rub or circle. Let's come back up to hands and knees, fingers spread wide. Inhale, lift head and tail. Exhale, round, lift the belly. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Arch. And curve. Now arch and left leg comes back. Knee to chest. Extend. Go forward to dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend. Dip down, whatever amount. Press up. Knee in. Extend. One more time, dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend and roll your hip open. Stay on two hands or right hand comes back. Kick your foot into your hand, lift up away from the floor. Gently release, arm forward, leg back, square off, shoulders and hips. Belly in, long neck, long lines. Release, hands and knees, sink back to child's pose. Maybe give that left wrist a little rub or circle. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Back to center. Let's lift up through table and into downward facing dog. Lift the hips high. You can pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee. As you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the calves, the hamstrings, the feet. Doing all the work that's required to be in this shape, and can there be surrender? Can you find ease within the effort? Let's walk hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You could take a sway or shake out. What is there to release here? It's a question you can keep asking. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Into mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart. press the feet down, lengthen all the way up through the top of the head. Bring hands together at the heart, and let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And please take the time you need for all your transitions. See if you can find the pace that feels right for you. 5 deep breaths in a good resting pose. That could be down dog, but could just as well be child's pose or sitting or on your forearms or knees. Last deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a little higher, and then a big step forward, high lunge. Feel free to adjust your footing. When you're ready, arms up, hips low. Get grounded. Let's grab the left wrist. Take it over for side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist. Take it over. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Hips low, heart high. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. Let's square off the hips. Drop that left hip down until it's even with the right. Can you let your face relax? Feel the heaviness of your head hanging. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Sink low. Doing all that you know to do. And letting it be just like this. Last breath. Release, hands to the floor or to a couple blocks for pyramid pose. We're going to straighten the front leg, part way or all the way. You might want to come up all the way to the highest setting of the blocks, making sure you're not overstretching that right leg. Make sure you're not locking your right knee. Going towards hip square, towards a flat back, towards folding. Let's make our way back to down dog. So you might take a vinyasa. You might just step back. Maybe there's some other movement you want to take. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You're using these transitions to integrate what you've just done. Moving in the way that feels right for you, feeling what you're doing, whatever it is. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Especially paying attention to the hard parts, the edges, tight, weak, awkward, uncertain. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a little higher, and then a big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Get grounded, sink low. Grab your right wrist, take it over, a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time, the way you don't normally cross. Arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Hands to the floor or to blocks. Stretching that right leg straighter, longer. And at the same time, letting it be right where it is. Big step back. Warrior one. Arms up. Sink low. Last breath. Release. Hands to the floor or grab your blocks, pyramid pose. So hopefully what we're doing here is like a low stakes practice at deeply caring about something, doing our best, going towards what we want, and then just surrendering to however that ends up being. So you're doing your best, given what you understand and are able to do, and then it is the way that it is. Can there be a sense of peace around that? Let's make our way back to a good resting pose. So any movement, and then any neutral shape. Coming back to ease. If it's useful, you might close your eyes. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up and come over onto a side bend. The left arm can provide a little support. Big reach out, strong core, strong legs pressing down. Reach a little further out, come up, and then release down. Same thing other side. Like a yawn. Reach a little further out to come up, release down. Let's interlace fingers, press out through the palms, take your arms up by your ears, shoulders drop, but arms reach straight, and then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. So that could be just a slight lift of the heels, maybe coming all the way up or anywhere in between. Start to fold forward, staying in balance on the toes. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. Might be the upper legs, could be lower. And then release. Drop the hands, drop your heels, drop your head. Let that go. Bend your knees. Let's come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips sink way back and down like you're sitting into a chair. Head lifts high, shoulders low, fingers high. Strong core, belly in and back. Last breath. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's come into a twist. Left elbow across to the outside of the right knee. Hands to prayer position. Open through the top shoulder. You can also extend the arms, either on the inside or outside of that front leg. Let's all extend the arms, either on the inside or outside of the front leg. Take a little rock front to back, and then we're going to windmill up and around, open out, warrior two. You might adjust your footing, check your alignment, do what you know to do. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. Right arm high, left arm back. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin, your ankle, a block or the floor. Expanding past the ends. One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Take a twist. Right elbow across. Or right hand to the floor. Find as much space space as you can. Twists are constricting. Can you look for space within this tight situation? Let's extend the arms, either on the inside or outside. Take a little rock, front to back. And then windmill up and around, open out. Warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Left arm high, right arm back. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good resting pose. 5 breaths. Coming back to right here, right now, letting it be. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. So let's take a few balancing poses. We'll get steady on 2 feet. Feel your balance on 2 feet. Feel how you can shift your weight from one foot to the other, from the toes to the heels, and still recover. And we'll try one-legged balance. We'll do tree first, Vrikshasana. Bring your right leg up. You could have the sole of the foot at your inner ankle, calf, inner thigh, anywhere above or below your knee. Arms can be out to the side to steady you, or you could bring hands together or arms up. You can always bring them back out, and you're also welcome to use a piece of furniture or wall. Let's release. Shake that out. Feel your balance again on 2 feet, recentering, and then coming to the other side. As high as you can, as low as you need. So we get to choose our challenge in this practice anyhow. And the goal isn't to not fall. The goal is to be at peace in the falling. Let's release, shake it out. Quad stretch balance. We'll bring the right leg back. You can grab hold of it with just the right hand or both hands. Tailbone dropping, pubic bone lifting, yawning open through the front of the right hip, standing as tall as you can without locking that supporting leg. Let's release. Shake that out. Same thing, other side. So inviting the tightness, really seeking it out. There are ways to avoid the tightness here. If you tip your hips back, you might avoid the stretch. So see if you can go into it, right in there, opening up. Let's release. Shake it out. Bring feet hip width apart. Let's take hands to the top of the buttocks, little upper back arch. Lift the chest. See if you can create space between your lower back and upper back by lifting more. And then release, fold forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to. If you're able, grab your big toes with the first two finger and thumb with that grip, lengthen. And then fold, pull your head towards the floor. Tractioning out your spine. Let's release, lower the hips, come all the way back onto your back. Bring your knees in. Releasing the lower back. And then drop your feet to the floor. Bridge. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Press your feet down. Lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. Shrug your shoulders underneath you. Spreading upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way, roll down, and rest. Come up again when you feel ready. Any back bend, so it could be bridge again, could be half wheel, full wheel, supported bridge, something else. And stay as long or short as you like. When you're done with your back bends, let's take happy baby. Grab the soles of the feet on the inside, press your knees towards the floor. And this could be done in stillness or with a little rocking. You're welcome to keep your legs bent or straighten them one at a time or together, part way or all the way. And then drop your feet to the floor. Let's cross the right ankle above the left knee. Reach the hands through, grab the left leg, and hug it in. Figure 4 hip stretch. Spreading and releasing the whole back side of the torso, the back of the neck. To release, drop the left foot to the floor, straighten the right leg up, flex and point your foot. Circle your ankle. And then release. Switch sides, cross the left ankle above the right knee. Reach the hands through, grab the right leg, hug it in close. To release, drop the right foot to the floor, straighten the left leg up, flex and point. Circle. And then drop this straight left leg all the way along the floor. Bring your right knee in and take it across for a twist. And we are moving towards the end of class, so if there's a different way you want to wind things down, do that. Give yourself the ending that feels right for you. Adding any movement or touch. If you are twisting with me, you can switch when you're ready. Part of this practice is really learning how to listen to our bodies. Pain is one way that our bodies give us feedback. And we can also learn to listen at a much more subtle level. And through trial and error, learn to take really good care as best we can. When you're done with what you're doing, just ask yourself, what's needed? What would feel good next? What do I need before coming into my final resting pose? And again, it can be anything or nothing. Maybe nothing's needed. Just start spreading out. Eventually, coming into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Letting go of all the doing, all the effort. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles. And take a big stretch out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And we'll bring hands together at the heart. Just taking a moment for some silent gratitude for your practice. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today.